I will not be summoning in version 4.4 of Genshin Impact. I said it. That's how I feel right now. And this came at a lot of consideration and a lot of things. So I kind of want to go over my thought process. But first things first, if this is the first time you've been to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to, you know, entertain you. And, you know, that's really all I got. I'd be more upbeat and I'd be more of a happy camper, I guess, in the sense, if I wasn't so agitated. And that's really the best way that I could put it. I am usually a glass half full kind of guy. I'm usually very happy-go-lucky about Genshin Impact. Not in the sense of like Doro 44, but in the sense of I love the game. And I would always try and find the positives of everything in regards to Genshin. But with the recent stuff that's happened in my previous video that I talked about and so on, I felt the need to do this. Now, this kind of went with a couple of things, and I'm going to try and not go and repeat myself consistently. And if I do, I apologize. This is just, I don't script out my stuff normally. It's just me in front of a camera. Oops. Me in front of a camera talking to y'all. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Recently, with all the stuff in the Genshin Impact community, it's been very tough to find a silver lining in regards to being a content creator, and that sucks. For somebody who tries to stay positive, and you can ask a lot of my other friends about this, I'm usually very positive about Genshin Impact. But it's very sad to say that as of right now, there's not that much stuff to go for. Like, I just couldn't find a reason not to do this, and it came from my last video. Now, in the video, if you did watch it, and I'll link it down in the description below, and also you'll probably see it pop up here on the corner, I talked about how I was still gonna summon even though I was telling you guys not to. And to be quite honest, I reflected on that a lot, and the more I saw the comments come in, and it was, to be honest, it was very minuscule compared to other comments. Like, this barely came up, but it was a thought in the back of my head, and then the more I saw it pop up in the comment section, the more I realized that I was literally part of the problem. Here I was saying that I was gonna shill out money to summon for, you know, this character, Cloud Retainer, who I've been waiting for a long time. So this hurts a lot more because it's a character that I've wanted for so long, just because of lore and all that. And I sat there and I realized I was doing the most hypocritical thing to tell y'all not to summon, but then to say that I would be summoning. And the more I read the comments, the more I understood. I was like, you know what? That's on me. That's absolutely on me. And that was part of the decision. This also came after I talked with my editor, Archice, who has edited just about every single video on this channel except for some ones in the past. And he even said it best. He's like, look, dude, like, if you summon, and this is just with the inkling that I had, like, he's like, if you summon, this is going to be very bad for you because you're only proving Hoyoverse right. And it sucks to really say that, because, like, ultimately I will put in something for something, but we'll get to that here in a second. But I will not be summoning for Gaming or Xianyun or Cloud Retainer. And it really does suck. Because, again, it's a character that I really liked. I really wanted to get her and really, like, playtest her a lot. And I'm so agitated because it's like, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, Hoyoverse just doesn't care. They've ingrained in my brain for so long. And here I am, like, struggling to not want to summon. I haven't even done anything. Like, I took the time to go out and hang with my buddy and talk about the success of the last video, because, by the way, all you new subscribers, thank you so much. I deeply appreciate you giving me this chance to be a content creator that you would enjoy. So thank you. I hope that I can continue to bring you quality content. We almost went up 200 full subscribers as of this recording, and this is at like 9 p.m. on Tuesday. And I thank y'all for that. That's the biggest performing video I've ever had. Like, just to go to the analytics side of it, I have never seen a video go past 10K, a regular video, not a short. This is at 26.4K views, and it's bewildering. I never thought that I would get that, so I'm very thankful. But I reflected on what a lot of content creators have been saying and the way that I was thinking about it originally, and I just cannot sit here and be well with myself if I just shilled all the money that I was talking about that nobody should. So ultimately, that's my decision. I will not be summoning for Cloud Retainer, as much as it pains me, because I want this character. Now, as it stands, I will still be putting out build guides for these characters. They just won't be like my normal Genshin build guides, because I will not have these characters. I will not be fighting Masanori to show off team comps and all this stuff. So I'll have to think about a way to redo those. Yeah, it really sucks. Now, I'm gonna be 100% with y'all. There is one thing I'm going to buy. There's one thing, and it's because I'm a Ganyu fan. I love Ganyu. Jennifer Losey is a great friend of mine. If you don't know, she's the English voice actress of Ganyu, and she's my favorite character. So I will be buying her costume. That's it. That is all that I'm going to buy. That's all that I will even conceptually agree upon, until we get some sort of response or something that tells us that Hoyoverse understands where we're coming from. And I know that I'm just one person. I really just am. But they've already lost 1 million people in regards to their social media. I think that we'll start seeing stuff here soon. That's again, the glass half full. Glass half empty side of me is just like, that's not gonna happen. We're just gonna get crapped on and nothing's gonna happen. And it's because Genshin Impact, the game, really just doesn't have any competition until Wuthering Waves comes out. And I'm hoping and praying for Wuthering Waves. I want to play that game. And I would think that with the 2 other games that are doing amazingly with Honkai Impact 3rd and Honkai Star Rail, that they would realize that their player base sees what's going on for Genshin Impact, and they wouldn't have their heads so far up their butts that they would just like, look, open your eyes. And this is a message strictly to the development team of Genshin Impact, the ones who make the decisions of not giving us free stuff. Open your eyes. Open your eyes and see that the people who love your game, regardless of if it's that good or not, regardless if it's a masterpiece or not, regardless of if it's just that damn good, open your eyes and see why the player base is so damn upset. It's not just because Tectone said, oh, this game is pissing everybody off and I'm gonna boycott it. It's not because of that. It's because of the fact that we all have a brain, or at least most of us do. But to us who have the inkling to fully understand what's going on, and people who actually love playing this game, this is just spit in our face. So I encourage, and I know that this probably isn't going to get to the Hoyoverse staff. Probably no one at Hoyoverse is going to watch this. Honestly, 99.99% confirmed that Hoyoverse isn't going to watch this. But I know I'm not the only creator. I know I'm not the only major creator talking about this. I've seen videos from Tectone, from Doro44. I've seen Envy talk about it, Ziox, Tuonto even. I think that if the content creators truly came together and followed through on this whole thing of just voting with our money, and that's ultimately what it boils down to. We need to vote with our money. And that's why I'm not summoning. Because until they can prove to me that they're listening, I've got no vote of confidence in Genshin Impact. Now, again, like I said, I'm still going to make Genshin Impact content, but I'm not going to summon until I see some improvement. And that's ultimately what it is. And it's going to suck. It's really going to suck because I love being able to get these characters, play test them better, and ultimately provide y'all with an experience that is for the casual player, because I'm not a meta player. I'm a casual guy. I like playing this game as my casual game and being like, okay, yeah, I'm done. Let's go to Honkai Star Rail. And then I go and play Honkai Star Rail casually. And I'm like, okay, I'm done. Let's go and play Nikke. And then I play Nikke casually and I'm like, okay, let's go play something else. You know, I play these games casually. The only reason why I even spend is to make content for y'all. But I'm honestly just gonna put my money towards Honkai Star Rail, because at this point, it's just proven that it actually cares about, the development team has proven they care about their player base. So the takeaways from this is as follows. I'm not gonna be summoning for Cloud Retainer, buying the, you know, Battle Pass, and buying the Shinho skin. I am gonna buy the Ganyu skin because that's my main. I do main Ganyu. That's all I'm even putting in. And even then, I might wait a little while until near the end to see if we get anything from Genshin Impact. And who knows, maybe this is just, again, me being a hypocrite, but Ganyu is the one thing that I like. Like, Ganyu is my character. I love playing as Ganyu. I love maining her. She's fun. That's, to me, the game is fun. But I do want to see more rewards for the players who actually give a shit about this. So that is why I am pulling back my spending. Instead of buying both costumes, probably up to $200 worth of primos, and also freaking, you know, Battle Pass, I'm just gonna buy the costume. And that's it. I really, really hope that whether you do spend money or not, you're spending it because you like the game, or you're not spending it because you want better. Because that's ultimately what this is. It's about us as a community coming together to say that we like this game or we want more. And I think that Genshin Impact as a whole should do better. They should listen to us. They should look at these surveys. They should make a statement, like make a statement actually acknowledging the fact that you made an oopsie. You made a goof. You messed up. And say, you know what, we haven't been providing for you guys, and we're sorry. And I'm not saying back pay me. I don't want you guys to give me like 180 summons or some crap. Tell me you're gonna do better. Tell me from now on you guys are gonna reward the players more. At least acknowledge the fact that you're bleeding, Genshin. You're bleeding people leaving this game. You are bleeding content creators wanting to talk about this game. You are bleeding money. Honkai Star Rail's taken over. It's because they give a shit. I wasn't even gonna cuss in this video, but I'm getting frustrated again. But yeah, ultimately I'm not summoning on Cloud Retainer. I don't think anybody should. And I'm really, really bummed because I didn't want to make a video like this. I didn't want to make a part 2. I didn't, but the more I thought about it, the more I sat there, and the more I just kind of gathered my thoughts and understood where I was going. This is how I feel. Anyways, y'all, if more updates to the drama come up, I'll let y'all know. And honestly, let me know in the comments down below what you think. Are you guys gonna be spending on Xian Yun? Are you gonna be summoning for Gaming? Do you think I'm crazy for not summoning? And just tell me how you feel. Like, I want y'all to have a space to where you could say what you think. And I also, again, as I pointed this out before in my last video, I am always open to constructive criticism. And honestly, the amount of constructive criticism I got for the last video really did open my eyes to some things, and I totally understand. There are some things I need to work on as a content creator for being an ambassador for not only Genshin Impact, but also the player base. And I humbly, or maybe I don't want to use humbly. That's such a, I don't know. I don't want to say humbly because I feel like if you say that, you're not meaning humble. I want to take what you guys say and be transparent about how I feel, because I feel content creators should be transparent. So Anyways, y'all, this part 2 went longer than my previous video. I'm sorry, I went a little ranty, but I just want to say thank you all for the support. Hopefully I cleared up a few things, and you know, hopefully we hear something from Genshin Impact, because I would love for this game to bounce back. I would, but until then, I will not be summoning. Anyways, y'all, that's gonna be it for me today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comments how you feel, and of course, as always, we will catch you in the next video. Please take care and be safe, y'all.